2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double. Check the back. Right stone. Bravo.
Check, 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 check. Kill, kill, kill.
Check safety, check safety. Bang. Slam, slam. Go. Win the rush, buzz. Let's go, right here.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
You better get in the weight room, son.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Let's get this. Haywood.
He's coming. We got double up.
Go. Kill.
It's a second down run with Sanders. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Out.
51. Match box. Right. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. 57 to Mike. 57.
Back to throw.
You get lucky.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they want this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Fielded at about the 28.
You ain't going nowhere.
Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Record.
Check three.
And a give it here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground, and they want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Oh,
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
You.
Now a handoff here to his running back. first down there on a pickup at 25.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First carry for Josh Jacobs.
Lockdown, baby. Leg up. Keep it up.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
You're not ready.
Hatchet. Watch twist.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
You got tape.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's it, baby.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal?
Alert flare.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gate is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Black Knights, nothing. Matt Gay sets to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On second down, it's Sanders. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Looking left side, and it's complete. It's a gain of 16 on 3rd and 16, and that spot moves the chains.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Rip right. Shoot. Save.
They give to Taylor. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings us
Sponge,
second and
sponge,
10.
sponge. No,
At the
no, no.
36-yard line.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. On first and 10, it's Sanders. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown! A great play there. His sixth touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the data and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up second and 12. At the
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. Ready, go. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21.
And he gets this time to the 10.
I'm coming after you.
That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Set, hey, Pittsburgh, check Mike 21. Not today, you are. Not today.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So he nearly took it. The distance gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Let's go now. 18 Gator, 18 Gator, 21. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Big edge, big edge, big edge.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I'm coming! I'm coming! Hey, watch edge, watch edge!
Bravo! 57. Mike, 57.
Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh!
On the ball. Check.
2nd and 11.
57 to Mike. In the face.
And he slings one that's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday. You told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Tight end right. 40. Check.
Shift.
Check. Lucky. Go.
49, check 49.
Switch. Kill. Jam him. Hey.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike.
They'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready. Go to base.
Yes, Mike.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Watch out.
66. Bullet. Ha. Jack Rabbit.
And to give this time to the tailback. Yeah, the ball is knocked out. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Possession's on.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now Sanders. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Oh, yeah!
I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, we know this defense has athleticism, so much like that proves right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
We got this. First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
At the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go. Check 26, check 26. Showing up. Put it right.
Running right, here's Sanders. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
They're going to look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. That one. Yeah. That one, huh?
Nah, it's nothing.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Same on. Strip the ball. Wahoo. Watch Twiz.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he's going to go down again. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
I'm starting to feel for the quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Check three. Go.
Motion. 57. Mike, 57.
So we got man.
He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
You ain't doing nothing today.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I got you. I got you. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Let it go. Right there.
They're obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Tackles, tackles. Switch, switch, switch.
Shift, watch the shift.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go until halftime. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Get set. 58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just, yo, me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, 58 is the mic.
Orbit.
58's the mic.
Go. Ready.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson.
This is caught.
What the fuck?
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
And the Cowboys first down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Off. 58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic. Get ready, get ready. Get ready.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Complete to number 84.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Black Knight 7. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves,
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
how did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, that you see sometimes when they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the same play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but then ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Check 13. Check 13.
Another run with Sanders. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
We got this.
You got to know as a quarterback it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Check it out, read. Eddie Weber. Delta.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far in the second half. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Check 37. Check 37.
Check nickel.
They'll try and run for him, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Set, hut, Pittsburgh. 22, Jet, bomber. 22, Jet, bomber.
On 1st down, Sanders. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check 31, check 31.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw here.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he it's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 14. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Check back 21. I got you, son. I got you.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 40 now on second down. Jackson. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Now they try the right side here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to...
And this will be caught at the 30. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A big play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Black Knights 21.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded at the 6. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. So they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D.
Throwing again, Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
Jackson now. Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Hey, switch gears.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, 65 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Jacobs now. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Right here. 18 Gator.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Watch safety creep. Watch creeping. Safety's creeping.
Pick the edge. Go.
Set, go.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taylor now returning it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Come on, man.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Interception, baby, all day.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Handoff looking right, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
The 46-yard line.
Now Jackson, and that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter play.
Black Knights, 28.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. He'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that...
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back without a single score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
And Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 16. They go play action with Jackson. He finds a man on the crossing route. 30, 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Cowboys able to shine in front footer. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Here we go.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want.
And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is. He better figure it out. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Throwing is Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time was a pretty well-played interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see them want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback in those competitive situations. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 42 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's go. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Right so. Travel. Check the backer. Check. Okay. Check safety. 61. Match box. Mike.
And again, this time to the tailback. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carried by number
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Slam. He's coming. We got double up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Room here to run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
58, Mike. You must be dreaming.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On second down, Jacobs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Turn it up. Out.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push on it further. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lead.
He's got a man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there. 55 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a lead score. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Watch twist. Get a roll. West.
2nd and long. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Here comes the buddy up.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Green. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Come echo.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete. The running play does not work from the 5 on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. A About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here. We'll do something some other time."
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Go. Say.
They'll set up a throw. Now this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Go. 18 Gator. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Oh, hey. 61. Match box. Check.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's got it in the end zone. Bit of a surprising call here, down by as many as they are, but the fake works, and they'll get 2 points closer instead of 1. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.